gonna do this video here. Today is February 23rd, and okay, so Friday, after that Supreme Court decision on tariffs, we had a pretty volatile day. This low, I said it on the video in the morning, but I completely missed the trade because we were coming down pretty fast, and I was looking for a continuation, but then it reversed, like only a couple ticks from after it took this low, and at that point I didn't take the look below and fail trade and the value area sweep, but it happened super fast. So we took this low, and then we started ripping, got inside value area, and immediately swept through the whole value area, hitting value area high. Then we kept going, and eventually took this high too, and ended the week up here with another P-shaped profile. So we have a bunch of P-shaped profiles with a bunch of bullish imbalances. This one, the target is at 69.92, which is this high right here. So this market is trying to clean up the single prints, hasn't been able to do it yet, only clean up one set. But we're still in balance. This is the 7th day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 day. If you count the holiday, it's 8 days of balance. 68.80 is the big magnet. Yesterday on the chat when we opened last night, I was pointing that out, and then we ended up coming back, testing below that point of control. And then we found buyers again during the overnight session. Now, when I was writing the plan for today, I was pointing out about coming back inside value, which happened literally as I was writing it. And now we're trading back inside value, back above 6,900 on ES. So what I think should happen is that we should continue this bounce. It's not that we should, but if we continue this bounce, we'll target this point of control, the gap to the settlement price, the close from Friday, and value area high. These are all very close together, so you can see that high volume node at 69.20. That's all this references from last week, from Friday. But you can see that we had right at the monthly VWAP, we have a low volume node, 69.08. So we need to get above that and hold above that in order for this move to continue. I mean, right now it's looking like it wants to go there. We have pretty strong. We had a pretty strong push just now, a little bit ago. You can see this volume that came in, and strong deltas, and we're putting a lot of volume here around that daily pivot and the point of control and the VWAP. So if we have somebody here offering 1,200 contracts here, so this big size here, so we need to get through that before we can keep going higher. Anyway, so if we are able to continue this value area sweep and then get back above this area, above value, above yesterday's high, and hold above it, then I'm going to be looking for this single prints to be cleaned up. Target that 69.60 area. We have a high volume node right there at 62. And then we have those targets from those previous bullish imbalances at 74 and at 92. I'm not sure if those we'll get to those today, but those are targets to watch. On Wednesday we have NVDA earnings, so this market might be waiting for that before making the next move. And what else? I think that's about it, because we're still in the same range. So the trades that I'm going to be looking for today, which are the ones that I posted on the chat, are the, well, one is happening already, right, which is the value area sweep and closing the gap to settlement. Then the other trade that I'm looking for is that this low right here, we have a little bit of a low volume low right there, and this area coincides with the 6850 strike on SPX, which is a pretty high volume strike, high gamma. So I'm thinking that if we get below the overnight low, that we could look for another loop below and fail, kind of like what we saw on Friday, and target that 6880 or the current point of control. Same thing here, where we have these two lows that are very weak because they're like only a couple ticks from each other. Look for a move below it and then see if we fail to hold, then move back to the point of control. And then the other trade that I'm looking for is a break above Friday's high. For that one is I want to see a push with volume, with delta supporting, internal supporting, leaving some sort of low volume area and buying imbalances, and then target this 6960 area. So those are the main trades that I'm looking for. The other scenario, if none of those play out and we just chop around in here, then it would be to look for fading the edges of the range back to the point of control, either 6880 or whatever area it ends up being the point of control for today. Okay, so let's see. Gold and silver, they both broke out of this current range. Well, actually, gold had this range, right, and broke above this 5100 area, and now it's moving through this area where we sold from. So let me see if I can put it here in the chart. But we have all this pretty big range from this session where we sold from. So you know, we really don't have an area where we have a lot of volume so that I can say, okay, well, this is the main magnet. So we're kind of like back in exploration mode to kind of find value above. So far we're putting a lot of volume here at the 5170 area. So for now, that's the magnet, as long as 5140 holds. Silver, pretty good move. Now moving back up towards that 91 area. And kind of like the same thing. We did have some acceptance above 100 back when we got there. So for now, I'm just looking to see if this moves, if this move holds, and if we're able to retest all this previous area that we got to when they were on fire, when the metals were on fire. Let's see, Crude is holding that move from the other day. See how it bounced on that support area, and I'm looking for a move back up to that 69 area if this moves continue. Okay, so 10 a.m. we have US factory orders. But then the big event's gonna be NVDA on Wednesday after the market, and then the next day we have jobless claims, and then PPI on Friday. So we might have a little bit more balance. All right, good luck.